Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. You've been invited into my living room to please have a seat for another raw, honest, and unedited reaction. You've been invited here so we can watch Eric Johnson play High Landrons. This is one of my favorite songs off of his Via Musicom album, CD, cassette, album. We'll go with album. This is put up on the Eric Johnson YouTube channel 11 years ago, but this song was, when did Via Musicom come out? Early 90s, I don't know, 92, 91, 93, somewhere around there. So obviously a lot longer, but we got a video up, and I'm ready for it. You guys ready? Hey, check out the description box below. I need you guys to get on over to Rumble, get up there and subscribe, because anytime that I have videos, and mostly it happens with well-known artists where it gets blocked on YouTube, it doesn't get blocked on Rumble. So I'm going to upload them there, and I'll notify you here on YouTube what's going on. So it's good to subscribe here so you get those notifications, but subscribe on Rumble too, so that you don't have any interruption in the flow of music reactions that I'm putting out for you guys, okay? So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. What a shirt that is! cool. Very cool indeed. You know, the thing is with Eric Johnson, especially that album, that song, he had these effects that he was using that caught my ear. Definitely, he has like some. It's almost like a flange, maybe like a little bit of an envelope filter in there. However, he was using that. He had some chorus effects in there as well. A little bit of distortion. Nice open sound for him to sort of soar. And that was what really caught my attention back then, are these soaring solos that the guitar players were using. And the way that or not using, but composing, the way that I was introduced to Eric Johnson was because my favorite band, as you guys know of all time, is Rush. Well, Alex Lifeson from Rush was listening to Eric Johnson, and he really liked him, and so he brought him on tour with Rush, and I got to see him live, and it was very, very, very cool experience. I love, first of all, he's a virtuoso guitar player, but he's not like a neoclassical one. He has his own signature sound that a little bit of a kind of a fusion of sound. You know, definitely the rock and roll, but he uses a lot of, I don't know, I mean, like modes and stuff like that. But for me, it was his chordal phrasing. It was very fresh to my ears when I was first hearing that kind of guitar playing. And in this song, just the ability for him to, like, these extended solos were not just flashy. It was compositional. And he was using those chordal phrasings interchangeably with the single note soloing, and making a really nice balance there. Adds a little more depth and texture, gives it a little more unpredictability, but at the same time, he wasn't so, he's not like off the wall with the stuff that he does. It seems rather refined musically. And of course, he's got a pretty good voice. I like it. I've some people have, they're like, yeah, they could do without it, but I think pretty good. And the way his guitar sounds is complementary to his vocal range. It doesn't contradict it. It doesn't make it heavy, bring it down, that sort of thing. So very cool. He's got a really good rhythm section that just support musically what he wants to do. To me, what's not to like about this song? You know what I'm saying? So very cool. Very cool indeed. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I will talk to you later.